Now I want to show you some of the image editing options you have inside of EasyCover Maker. Here I'm in the Canvas editor for a hardcover book, and I've already got a title and an image loaded up. I've got a pretty cool building here, but let's say I want that on the front cover. Well, I'm going to click and drag and hold Shift to adjust until I get this in the front of my cover. That's a little better. Now obviously we've outgrown our editor here, but if we click on the image and hit crop, we'll see we've got these crop guides that we can add, and behind the image we can see the guidelines of the editor. So let's go ahead and fit this to our book cover size, and then hit save, and it'll save the crop. Great. Now a few other options you have. You can click on image. You'll see you have a bunch of adjustments you can make, from brightness to contrast, modify the saturation. It's hard to see with my contrast so low. There we go. You can increase or decrease the grayscale and remove that saturation, add a sepia effect. You can also change the colors completely by rotating the hue of the image. And if you'd like, you can even blur it out. Any of these can be undone by clicking the reset button. I'm going to close that sidebar. I also want to show you that you can add a curved radius to your images, or even a border if you'd like. And just like with the text, you can modify the opacity or add a shadow to our cover here. Now obviously this would go outside the range of our cover, but you can see it for the effect there. One last thing I want to show you is if you add a shape element, you can adjust the colors of these as well. And here's where you get gradient options. Now there's one last thing I want to show you, and that is when you add a shape element, how to adjust the color. You'll see you get many of the same options as when working with images. You can change the color, and you're also given the option to make this a gradient. Let's click that, and you'll see it defaults to 3 different color points for your gradient. I normally like to work with 2, so I'm going to hit the trash can icon so that I only have these ones. You can change from one color to the next. You can change to a transparency. You can change the angle. Or even change the shape. There you have it. Once again, don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions or concerns.